Time for News Extra, and with that, here is Kevin Mooney.
Thank you, Dennis. Good morning, everyone. Barb and Marty Martinson are here today. We're going to talk about the big concert for the Legacy of the Plains Museum. And then we're going to talk to Marty a little bit about the museum. But first, Barb's going to tell us all about this concert coming up on Saturday, September 30th, 6 p.m. at the Five Rocks Amphitheater.
Kevin, we're really excited this year because we have Country Gold coming in. Leroy and Gladys Van Dyke, you know, Leroy did the Auctioneer song. They started this Country Gold, and it's about 25 artists that, had number one hits and stuff. And if they're not out performing, then they'll perform with Country Gold. And because I have such wonderful sponsors and they put up the money, I've had the same sponsors, Kevin, for 5 years. And it's 21st Century Equipment, Regional West Medical Center, and Westco. And so we're able to have 3 artists this year.
That's great. Leroy Van Dyke, Jimmy Fortune, Rex Allen Jr. A lot of people don't realize Jimmy Fortune, a member of the Statler Brothers. And so that in itself is a reason to make sure you get out there.
Well, and this will be a 2-hour concert. It'll start at 6 o'clock. Each one of the guys will perform for 30 minutes, and then they'll perform together. And I've had a lot of people ask me when I was going to bring Jimmy Fortune back, because the last time he was here, they didn't realize he'd been with the Statler Brothers for 20 years, wrote a lot of their number one hits. And Panhandle Co-op has furnished the food for the concession stand for 5 years. Steve Thrasher has given us a guitar, and it's signed by the artist and auctioned off, and he's done that for 3 years. The lights and sound are sponsored by Vince and Vicki Bjorling, Fremont Motors, and Regional West Radiation Oncology PC, Mark and Jackie Hartman. And we have people that are, the Hampton Inn. I had to have so many motel rooms this year that we have the Microtel Inn and the Hampton Inn and the Holiday Inn Express are furnishing motel rooms, and then Whiskey Creek is furnishing the food. People don't understand how much there is to putting all this together, but everything, Kevin, has been paid for. So all the money for the sale of the tickets goes directly to the Legacy of the Plains.
That's good. That's good because, as Marty's going to tell us, they're still raising money for all the things they're doing over at the Legacy of the Plains Museum. So any money we can get to the folks at the Legacy of the Plains is good. Well,
and Kevin, people want family events. This is a family event. Children 5 and under are free. 6 to 12 is $10. And we want people to come and bring their children because it's the type of concert that children love.
All right. Adults are $25 in advance, $30 at the gate. Once again, it's Saturday, September 30th, 6 p.m. at Five Rocks. So make sure you get your tickets over at the Legacy of the Plains Museum. For more information, you can give them a call, 436-1989. All right. We'll be talking to Marty Martinson here about what's going on at the museum right after this.
For me, asking why is just getting started.
It's more than an activity. It's me doing what I love.
When I rewrite the rules, things get better.
I know that all these experiences matter.
These moments will help me become something more.
Little things always lead to something bigger.
Do it.
Track it.
Earn it.
What you're doing now will help you get scholarships later. Find free resources from Education Quest at trackyoursuccess.org. Sponsored by Education Quest Foundation and aired in cooperation with the Nebraska Broadcasters Association and this station.
Back on News Extra this morning, we're talking about the Legacy of the Plains Museum. We're talking about the big concert coming up September 13th, 6 p.m. over at Five Rocks Amphitheater. And Country Gold Tour, Leroy Van Dyke, Jimmy Fortune, Rex Allen Jr. We mentioned you can get your tickets to the Legacy of the Plains Museum. Marty, other places as well,
yeah,
right?
lots of other places. All Platte Valley Bank locations across the Panhandle. Main Street markets in Scottsbluff, Torrington, and Kimball. Ampride in Bridgeport. Westco in Alliance. Pinnacle Bank in Mitchell all have tickets available, and of course out at the Farm and Ranch Museum. And if you forget where they're at, you can call the Farm and Ranch at 436-1989. They can give you the information. And all of the money, as you and Barbara have said, we've got the sponsors paying for everything. All the proceeds from the ticket sales go to the Farm and Ranch Museum, and the money is used for general operating expenses. You know, it costs a lot of money just to keep a place like that open, so that's what the money is used for. And by the way, we're the guitar that Thresher Music is donating. Guess who the auctioneer is going to be this year?
I'll bet it's Steve Flower.
Nope.
No?
How about a guy by the name of Leroy Van Dyke, who had the auctioneer song out, huh?
Well, there you go.
Yes, sir.
Nothing against you, Steve, but maybe that's...
We're gonna put Steve out there to be a ring man or something like that.
All right, okay,
you know?
that'd be good.
So we certainly want to invite everybody out. It's at the Five Rocks Amphitheater, the 13th day of September, starting at 6 o'clock. It'll be over in time for everybody to get back and watch the Huskers on TV. That game doesn't start till 8:30.
All right. Very good. And one other thing real quick. Where are you guys at as far as maybe you should mention how people should get involved at the museum?
Well, we're always looking for donations because it is a huge project out there, and I tell you, construction is going on each and every day, Kevin. More and more things. We've got the Harvest Festival coming up in September. I think it's the 20th and 21st of September. And we're going to have kind of a opening then. Everything obviously won't be done, but we're going to give people a good idea of what will be there at that point. And it's going to be a fantastic place, Kevin. Absolutely.
All right.
Kevin, I just wanted to say I did this. Marty did this earlier. Marty said Farm and Ranch Museum a little bit ago. It's now the Legacy of the Plains, but sometimes it's kind of hard for us because it started out that way. And
right.
So I apologize. It's the Legacy of the Plains.
And speaking of tickets, Denny is going to give a pair of tickets away a little later on this morning to the concert. So, folks, stay tuned for that because you'll have an opportunity to win a pair of tickets to the Legacy of the Plains Country Gold concert.
All right. Very good. So we'll do that. Once again, if there's any other, just purchase them. That way you know for a fact you're going to be there.
Yep.
$30 in advance.
Well, and Kevin, I want to
25
in advance. I want to thank KNEB too. You guys are so generous to this community, and people don't understand that sometimes. But you do a great job, Kevin. Denny does a great job. Dave over here taking pictures, and Bill this morning. But KNEB gives a lot back to this community, and thank you for giving us this time.
You bet. No problem at all. Once again, the Country Gold Tour. It's coming up September 13th, 6 p.m., Five Rocks Amphitheater. Make sure you get your ticket.
I gotta make my mark and be an auctioneer.